A long episode of EastEnders tonight. That starts at 7:30 with Fair City at the later than usual time of 8:30. Now on RTE1, Jill's living a nightmare in Shortland Street.
Should I ask what you did? Whatever it is, you make it right. Okay? You swallow your pride and just do it.
Freak. Jealous cow? Hey! Enough of that!
You and I have a problem. Yes, we do, and I can only say how sorry I am.
So am I.
Please, it wasn't Murray's fault, honestly. I'd had a few, and it was me that kissed him, not the other way round.
What?
Wait, what are we talking about here?
I'm talking about the kids arguing. What are you talking about?
I thought you knew. I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
You kissed Murray?
Yes.
Was there more?
No, God, no. It was just a kiss. I mean, silly, really. We didn't plan it. There was just this moment after the cook-off, and the beer keg burst, and we were laughing.
Don't.
And then...
Just don't.
Wow. I actually got to have dinner with my boyfriend at a table. At a table we're not sharing with 20,000 textbooks.
When exams are over, I'll be a whole new man, I promise.
So, while you're on this crazy study break, what are the chances of going out for dessert?
Slim to none, I'm afraid.
Not even for a tiny slice of cheesecake, wafer thin?
But Chris is really loading up the work at the moment. I've got 2 cases I need to prep for tomorrow.
Yeah, think how much faster you'll work after a sugar rush.
Well, you go if you want to. Why don't you meet up with Regan?
Why would I want to do that?
I thought he was a mate.
Yeah, he is. He's just not the kind that sticks around for long. He's probably shot through already.
All the more reason to hang out with him if he is still here. Give him a call.
Yeah, I'd rather help my boyfriend study and then drag him out into the real world and shove cake down his throat.
Well, gee, when you put it like that.
Yes?
No, not tonight, I'm sorry. But later in the week, you and me for sure. Okay?
This is what I like about Jill. Her friends are all barflies.
Watch it, you.
Mind if I join?
Oh, grab a pew.
Oh, empty glasses. Same again?
Another round, guys?
Yeah, what these guys had, and I'll grab a lager, thanks.
On its way.
So what am I busting in on? High-tech medical jargon? I'm sure I can keep up. Get me an ECG stat.
We're talking about sapasui, actually.
Come again?
Supper sui at Samoan chop sui. They've got it on the menu here for 1 month.
And I can't stop eating it. But if anyone asks, I'm just doing my bit for the community.
Right.
Now the proceeds go towards Women's Refuge. It was a social club initiative.
I thought social clubs were meant to be about bars and boozing.
This is a bar, and this social club president thought it would be nice to raise money for charity instead of wasting it on booze.
Right you are. Very inspired. And Women's Refuge? Awesome. I'm a big fan of women. Oh, and here comes one of my favourite ones right now. No, you don't. This one's on me. You can do your bit for the community, and I'll do my boozy bit for a good time in the city tonight. Oh.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Jeez.
Cheers.
Everything all right?
Fine. Long day.
I hear you. Take it easy.
Bye.
Can you make sure that Dr. Lovett gets these notes in the morning, please?
Dr. Compton's on tomorrow.
Is he? Oh, of course he is. I knew that.
Baby brain.
If I can pull that excuse, sure. I'm just exhausted. I think I might be coming down with something.
So serious?
No, it's just headache and a few sniffles. Nothing a decent night's sleep won't fix.
You're not feeling well?
Oh, I'm okay.
Oh, you said you had a headache.
I do, and if I knew you were listening, I wouldn't have mentioned it.
Your glands up?
TK, I'm fine. It's probably just being stuck inside all day with the aircon. As soon as I
get into my jammies and put my feet up, I'll feel a whole lot better.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm a doctor too, remember? Cup of tea and a bit of telly before bed, and I'll be sweet as.
Okay.
Was everything all right with your meals?
The sapasui was excellent.
And for a good cause too, well done.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Hi. I need a word.
I'm a bit busy at the moment.
We were just complimenting your sapasui.
Thanks.
I thought I might try it at home. Could I get the recipe off you?
Not right now.
Great chef never divulges their secrets, fair enough.
Let me take those for you. Excuse me. What's going on?
Wendy knows.
What?
Yeah, well, she said she wanted to talk to me and she sounded really angry, so I thought she knew already. I mean, I apologized, but she had no idea what I was talking about. And then I just said it was just one kiss. And
Hell, I've got to find her, all right?
I was just saying...
I'm not in the least bit interested in anything you have to say about my husband.
Sorry.
Give us a moment. In private. There goes any hope I had.
What for?
Hope that for some twisted reason she might have been lying.
It was just one kiss. It didn't mean anything.
And that makes it okay? How many other women have there been?
None.
What about all those times you were out of town?
There was no one, I swear.
So why now? Why her? Why didn't you tell me?
Because I thought it would do more harm than good. Make it seem more important than it was. It was just one
kiss, yeah. So I don't need to know. What about a kiss and a grope? Will I get to hear about that?
No, because it won't be happening.
I never, ever thought that you would kiss someone else and think that it wasn't important. That it didn't mean anything, because it so does.
Look, I get that now, okay? But we can move on, can't we?
No. You don't get to do that. Oh, no.
The last place I worked at in Oz had a social club too. They used to get pretty wild.
Yeah, how so?
Well, there's a lady present, so I won't go into too much detail. Let's just say it involved about 16 Eurasian go-go dancers and about a gallon of baby oil.
Shot? Where do you have to work to get parties like those?
Obviously not the hospital. Just kidding. That was a night out with a bunch of brickies.
You are quite the handyman, aren't you? Plumbing, building, bricklaying.
I'll lay my hand at anything as long as it brings in some coin, but it's hardly what you call a stable life.
Oh, so you're going to settle down and start looking for work around here?
We'll see. Babe, here you are.
You guys look like you're having a good time. What hilarity have I missed?
Regan was just telling us about his experience with Eurasian go-go dancers.
Not true. A gentleman never tells. Lucky I'm not much of a gentleman, though. I've got some stories about Jill that you guys might find very interesting.
Sounds intriguing. Spill.
Oh, but wouldn't you rather hear about the time that Regan lost an arm wrestle to a biker and had to clean his Harley naked?
Naked? Oh, his Harley or yours?
What's your cheek? Her Harley.
What's that metaphor about biting the hand that feeds you? It's never done that with me before. Are you okay? It's just a scratch. Serves me right, I guess, for trying to be too friendly. Have you still got a sore throat? Yeah, a little bit. I think it is just a cold, but don't tell TK.
Why? Because it'll shatter his faith in cups of tea and lie downs.
Because he doesn't need another excuse to become overprotective.
So you guys had sorted that out?
We have, but he's on a need-to-know basis, and all he needs to know is that I will be fine.
Will you? You can be honest with me. I don't have any DNA invested.
Thanks, but I've got it under control. Although, if you do have a spare blankie...
For comfort or for warmth?
Both.
Have you got a fever?
No, I wasn't going to mention it. It's just that there's a small draft in the spare room.
Well, I am not letting a pregnant woman sleep in a drafty room. You can have mine.
No, I'm not taking the master bedroom off a couple of newlyweds.
Don't be a nong, and I won't get all TK on you.
You feeling better is what's important, okay? I will still get you a blankie, but only for snuggle purposes.
You're very sweet, thanks.
It was one time I was drunk and there are no photos, so it doesn't count.
If it lives on legend, and it clearly does, it counts.
I feel like I know a lot more about you than I should, given we've just met. Is that a beautiful thing? I'm not quite sure.
It wasn't my intention to give up all my secrets. Jill's the one who gave them up. Thanks for scaring your mates off me, buddy.
No problem. Looks like my work here's done. I'm gonna head off.
The night is young. And isn't it time for me to return the favour? You guys all want to hear about Jill's deep, dark past, don't you?
Absolutely. Yes.
Go for your life. I'm gonna take my burning ears home to bed. Night all.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.
What are you doing?
Trying to persuade you to stay.
Good night, Regan. Cut it out. What are you even doing here? I told you to stay away from my friends.
No, you told me to stay away from your boyfriend. He's not here tonight. Probably just as well, huh?
Get over yourself.
Have you got over me?
Yes. Years ago.
No, you haven't. There's still something between us. I know you felt it too. So I won't be blabbing to your mates. Not while we've still got it going on. Sweet dreams, beautiful.
All right, love. Have a good day. Don't work too hard. We'll see you later then.
What's wrong?
What do you mean?
You and Dad were being weird, and this morning when I came round, I could have sworn Dad slept on the couch. He said he didn't, but... Are you guys fighting again?
No.
Stressed? Is it the bank clerk?
No, Bella.
Jasmine, Evan, I mean, there's obviously something going on. You can tell me. You can talk to me about anything.
Your father and I had words over work hours. It's not a big deal, and it's certainly nothing for you to worry about, okay?
If you say so.
Ah, don't tell me. You're a doctor as well as a builder and a brickie.
If there's a job going, I'll consider it. No, I'm here to see Jill if you're free.
No.
We could probably skip off on your break now. We're pretty quiet.
Perfect. A coffee, then I can get back to the job hunt.
You're seriously looking for work here?
Well, Ferndale has a lot going for it. If I find myself a job, a sweet pad, I might look at sticking around for a while.
Oh, good luck then. Off you go. You guys need to hash out a plan for Regan's welcome party.
It's not happening.
What? No party?
You staying here, what are you doing?
Nothing. It's just I need some money before I can move on, so I've got to find a job. Unless you want me to stay here for you.
You know I don't.
But you'll still knock off now and have a coffee with me, eh?
Morning. Sleepyhead. How are you feeling?
Not too flash.
Oh, you don't look too flash either. That cold's really kicked in now, hasn't it?
Yeah, it turns out the power of positive thinking isn't that powerful.
Can I get you anything?
No, you're best to stay a long way away from me. Actually, this is not really fun.
Well, you won't be going into work then, I take it?
I won't take my bugs into ED, but I can catch up on some paperwork in my exam.
Or you could do the sensible thing and stay in bed.
And have TK think that I'm at death's door because I haven't turned up to work. No, thank you.
He's going to worry anyway if you're not in ED.
Well, not if you distract him.
Sorry? No, I'm not lying to him.
I wasn't asking you to. You'll think of something clever to say. It would help me get better if I knew that TK wasn't worrying about me. You know, you would be doing a poorly pregnant woman a huge favour. Please.
You're playing the pregnancy card now. It's shameless. Fine. I will run interference for you, but no outright lies. And if you must work, then you work from home.
If I weren't so snotty, I'd hug you.
And on that note, you're in our room for another night. Because if I'm doing your dirty work, then you can keep your snotty sheets to yourself.
I'm not trying
trying to be mean, but you got to understand that I didn't exactly expect you to turn up on my doorstep like this.
You used to love surprises.
Ferndale's a new beginning for me. I can start over, be someone new.
Two things. One, I have no problem with us starting over. And two, there was absolutely nothing wrong with the old you.
There is no us to start over.
Now you're trying to say that there's nothing between us? Nothing at all?
I'm with Hunter now.
That doesn't answer my question.
There's nothing between us. There. Happy?
Not really. You haven't even given us a chance.
I don't want to. Look, I want to make sure you're okay, but I don't want you around me.
What's this?
Consider it a gesture of goodwill, if you like.
You're trying to buy me off?
You said you needed money before you could move on. Here it is.
$300 is the going rate to drive someone out of town now, is it?
You want more?
Well, man has his expenses when he's on the road.
Will 500 cover it?
Should do.
Fine. Whatever I can do to help.
Afternoon, all.
Hey, afternoon. How's your flatmate today?
All right. She is working from home.
Oh, she must be pretty sick if she's having the day off.
Well, she wasn't feeling 100% and she didn't want to spread any bugs. She's all wrapped up at home and she's doing all the right stuff, so no need to worry.
Maybe I should go and check on her.
Yeah, if you feel like it. On the other hand, Tracy's seen her and thinks she's okay. And Sarah is a doctor and a grown-up. All signs point to her being sensible.
Sensible. Sarah.
She cares about the baby too, you know. You know, if she needs anything, she'll call, I'm sure.
I'm being overprotective, aren't I?
Just a smidge.
A word? Why is Marion looking after Mr. Smart today?
Oh, he can be a grumpy old beggar. I didn't want you to have to put up with him for more than one day.
Or what about continuity of care?
Well, as long as he's being looked after, I don't think he's really going to mind who's doing it.
I don't want any special treatment. Playing nice at work is not going to make up for what you did.
Look, I can only apologise so many times. I feel really awful about what happened.
What happened was nothing. You are nothing to Murray and you are nothing to me. We both agree on that.
That's good. I'm glad you've managed to sort things out.
What we do is none of your business. Stay away from both of us. If it's not about work, I don't want to know that you exist.
Don't they make stuff like this in those Mediterranean countries all the time?
I don't know, I haven't been to Mediterranean.
What's going on?
We're seeing if it's possible to make a nutritious and delicious meal using only 2 ingredients.
What are your ingredients?
Mince and cucumber.
Good luck with that.
Hey, you should give Regan a bell. See if he wants to come over.
Impress him with your fine meal, you reckon?
Well, I was thinking more like convivial company.
Nice offer, but he's gone.
Oh, he shot through already?
Yeah.
What a bummer. He was good value.
You got a chance to catch up with him before he left, though, right? Did you have a good time?
Yeah. But I'm way more interested in having a good time with you, so what are we going to do tonight?
I have...
Don't say the S word.
Oh, it can't be that important. Paige isn't studying.
It's because I'm smarter than him.
Ha.
That and I figured I'd revise my notes in the morning when I'm fresh.
You are pretty fresh in the morning, aren't you?
I haven't seen you in ages. Come on.
Well, I feel better if I did a bit more reading.
You're not going to be able to study with that going on. Come over to mine and I'll cook dinner while you finish reading, and then it's books down.
Do you have more than 2 ingredients?
Hey.
The pantry's bursting.
No, you're just being mean.
Let's go then.
Why don't you see something in 2D? It's stupidly expensive otherwise.
Mum, $5 extra for a whole nother dimension. It's a bargain. For you?
Thank you.
What for?
Because I love your mother very much, and it doesn't hurt to show that every now and then.
Gross. I'm out of here.
I mean it. I do love you.
Well, you've got a funny way of showing it, going around kissing other women.
You can't seriously think that I don't love you anymore.
I don't know what to think. Once upon a time, I wouldn't have thought you would even look at someone else.
No, me neither.
So why then? Why her? Has it really been only her?
Yes, I told you that.
Well, pardon me if I'm starting to question your honesty.
Look, I didn't tell you because it didn't seem worth repeating. I knew you'd be upset, and I didn't... I don't want to throw away our marriage over a kiss that meant nothing. It was stupid. Look, I'm stupid. But I love you. And I'll do anything to prove that to you.
Can I get an advance on my pocket money?
Another $5 and you'll see the movie in 4D?
I need to get popcorn.
Scotty!
Tracy.
What are you doing back already?
I caught an early flight. I wanted to surprise you.
Oh, you have, you marvellous man. I've missed you.
Missed you too. What?
Sarah's sleeping in there.
In our bedroom.
She's sick and she's pregnant, and that room doesn't have a draft in it.
Doesn't matter.
So...
We can christen the spare bedroom. I suppose that's not all bad.
Hey guys, you are just in time.
You cooked.
Even better, we are celebrating.
Brilliant, but how could you possibly have known that I'd managed to tear Hunter away from his books?
Well, that is indeed most excellent news, but it's not what we're celebrating.
Oh, what then?
We have a new flatmate.
Who?
Hey guys, good to see you. Need a hand with that?
You moved in.
Well, I know you felt funny about talking to Nicole, so I approached her myself. She was kind enough to offer me the spare.
And seeing as you guys knew each other already, plus he's paid $500 in advance, so I don't think he's planning on doing her honour.
I scored a job on a building site, so I'll be staying in Ferndale for the foreseeable. Cool, huh? It'll be just like old times. Remember some of the stuff we used to get up to? The memories? Oh, we're gonna have such the best time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Like it, mate.
Exploring the divisive figure of the late Ian Paisley, Cloch the Carn is on Monday at 7:30 here on RTE1. But next today, it's Telly Bingo.